Hi guys, it's Jan. Welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell by the title, I decided to do the princess tag, which was created by Tati here on YouTube. You should really check out her channel. She's beautiful and she's got the most beautiful voice, and she just is such a great YouTuber and an inspiration. And I really love the fact that she can work well with drugstore products and high-end products, kind of what I do too. And she really loves her drugstore products and quite often has a lot of good recommendations. So definitely check out her channel. But I wanted to do this princess tag because it really was just a great tag she created, and basically what it is just picking your favorite luxury products per category. So I think there's 10 categories. I did add, for some categories, maybe one extra item because I couldn't decide between the two. And at the end, I noticed in her video, she threw in one extra splurge-worthy type of product. I actually have 3 that I wanted to just mention to you guys. But anyway, without further ado, let's just get started. I'm going to start with foundation, and that has to be, for me, the Giorgio Armani Silk Luminous Foundation. It is just absolutely gorgeous. I got this while I was on vacation over the summer, and I've had samples before, but having the full-size bottle did not disappoint. It was very similar to the samples. Sometimes it doesn't happen. Samples and full-size products quite often don't seem like they were related at one point, but yeah, this is just absolutely a great purchase for me. We'll always have this in my foundation collection, and you can't go wrong with it. It's just absolutely beautiful to work with. The next product category is concealer. Now, I have the Clé de Peau, and I have to say the Clé de Peau ended up being a very good concealer for me. But I'm not going to include it because I did have to work with it a little bit, and I think mine was just a little bit dry. So I do have 2 for this category. I hope no one minds. I have the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, which is just beautiful. I'm in light vanilla. And this one, I don't know, the name rubbed off the bottom, but is a Chanel one. And it is just fantastic as well. And they kind of remind me of each other. If you put your concealer on after your foundation, like a lot of people do, which is what I do, I love the fact that it just works and sinks into my foundation, and it doesn't, you know, ruin the appearance of it. Definitely lightens and definitely does not cake up or add to any kind of fine line. So either of these I think are really fantastic. Okay, the next one I believe she said was a powder. I wasn't sure if she meant a pressed powder for the face or a finishing powder, so I'm going to start with my finishing powder because I do have 2 here, and it has to definitely be my Guerlain Meteorites. I do enjoy using this. It's got a beautiful scent. It's got a very old-fashioned but very luxurious kind of scent, and mine are the Rose Tint Meteorites, and I love the scent of this. It kind of smells like that. I want to say Coward chewing gum, the little chewing tablets that come in the purple package. It smells exactly like that, and I love that scent. My father used to have that. So I love the Guerlain Meteorites. I had to include that, and I use it as a finishing kind of powder for my face. Sometimes I've used it as just on tops of my cheekbones, just to maybe diffuse down my highlight. So it doesn't cover my highlight, but it softens it a little bit. So this is just a beautiful finishing powder for me. Now for pressed powder to give me a, you know, more of a matte look and to use in that purpose, I had to say my Hourglass powder that is from the Oxygen line, which is just a really great product. So those 2 are my luxurious favorites for the powder category. Okay, the next one I believe was lipstick. Right away I knew I was going to include my Guerlain number 76 Gracie. And well, first of all, for the packaging it needed to be in this category because it's just so super luxurious, super decadent, and super fantastic to open up. It's just so impressive. But the color, the formulation, the staying power, the quality of this lipstick is just phenomenal. So this is number 76 Gracie. I wear it all year round, and it's a Guerlain product, so it's not surprising. It's a luxurious, beautiful product. The next lipstick I had to choose is Chanel, and it's from the Rouge Coco line. Whoops, I just hit my camera, I'm sorry. It's from the Rouge Coco line, and it is just another beautiful product to work with. Obviously, Chanel is, you know, hard to beat, but I picked 05 Mademoiselle, and it's just a gorgeous color, gorgeous formulation, pretty much everything the Guerlain is, but different brands. So Chanel and Guerlain made it to the lipstick category. Okay, the next one is blush. Now, blush for me also has two products, one of which again is Chanel. Chanel is really one of my favorite cosmetic companies ever. And this is the Rose Ecrine blush, and it's a cult favorite, and it earned its status as a cult favorite because it really is just the most gorgeous color. It's a soft, dusty rose. It's finely milled. It has a beautiful scent, doesn't oxidize, doesn't ruin your foundation or any powder that you put on. It's just a dream to work with. So definitely this had to be my favorite luxurious blush. But a close second to it had to be my Bobbi Brown Pale Pink. And at the price point, I'm not sure. This is definitely 46 and above maybe, and this is probably a little bit cheaper, but the quality is just as great. Beautiful color. I wear it all year round, and again, just, you know, stays where it needs to stay and doesn't change the color as you go through your day, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful product to work with. So Bobbi Brown definitely made it into the blush category too. Next one's highlighter. Right away I knew I was going to use my Becca Liquid Illuminator for this category. Becca makes wonderful shimmering skin tone perfectors and liquid illuminators for the skin. It's something that you don't have to mute down once it's applied to the skin. Even if you're a little heavy-handed with it, I find that it's still doable. But anyway, with any highlighter, you never want to use a heavy hand, but sometimes the product comes out a little too much and you find that you have a little too much on. But this to me just, again, seamlessly works its way into the skin, never looks too jarring in the daylight. It's a beautiful color. It doesn't say any longer, I think it said on the box, but it's a beautiful champagne color with a slight undertone of pink, and it's just a wonderful product to work with. Now the other highlighter I had to include, because it's really one of my all-time favorites, but I can use it as a blush, is my Dior Rose Diamond. Absolutely love this. I don't have the Amber Diamond, and I always think about getting it, but I really don't need it, so that's why I haven't purchased this, that one. But this one I can use as a blush, and or just concentrate on the lighter side as a highlight, or just swirl it all together and just put it as a highlight, but just making sure my blush just really works well with it. Absolutely great product. So definitely a luxurious product pick for this category. Okay, next one is mascara. I only have one luxurious, fantastic favorite mascara, and it's Chanel's Le Volume. The Inimitable Intense was also a favorite. I've only had that in samples, but this one I had as a sample and loved it and said, let me go and get the full size and hope I'm not going to be disappointed, and I wasn't. It's so perfect, so I love the Chanel Le Volume. Okay, lip liner. I have a lot of high-end lip liners. I have, you know, the usual suspects, Chanel, Dior, Makeup Forever, but this one, after swatching all of them, just to make sure I had the perfect one for the category, beat them all, and it's Givenchy, and it is just absolutely wonderful to work with. What I like about this is when I use it as a lip liner, first of all, it doesn't bleed into the lips, which is, you know, the outer area, which is obviously the most important thing that it doesn't do. But I can lay it down as a base for my lipstick, or I can just lay it down as a base or as my lipstick and go out of the house with it. So it's creamy, it's matte, it's got beautiful colors. This is number 10. It doesn't have a bad taste, it doesn't have a bad scent. It's just really high-end, you know, luxury at its best for a lip liner. So I totally love Givenchy. Did I do eyeshadow yet? I don't believe so. I was about to skip this. Eyeshadow. Again, Givenchy. I had to say, after going through all my eyeshadows, palettes and single eyeshadows, that I had to pick Givenchy. It's just, again, a wonderful brand. Really, you know, you don't hear it talked about a lot here, or Giorgio Armani cosmetics that much, and I don't know why, but Givenchy you should really look into. They're just absolutely wonderful, wonderful products. So that is my favorite eyeshadow. For bronzer, I had to go with my Guerlain Meteorites. Again, I love this. Now, it has a little bit of a shimmer to it. So this is more, well, at least a little shimmer spots. Some of it's matte and some of it has shimmer spots. And this is the 03 Brunettes. This is more of an all-over kind of bronzer as opposed to a contouring bronzer. And I love it. It's just absolutely decadent. It's beautiful and totally worth the money for what this product costs. It's just fantastic. Okay, lip gloss. Now, I really was kind of torn between my NARS Turkish Delight, which is my favorite all-time lip gloss. I'm just absolutely faithful to it. And then I recently purchased the CLARINS Trio. And I'm going to go with the CLARINS because they are really double duty for me. You can use them if you're just at home and your lips feel dry and you want to just keep them moisturized, or you can use them on their own if you're going out and use it with the, you know, just the sponge tip applicator and have it be your little bit of color, or you can use it over a lipstick just to enhance a lipstick and add a gloss. Either way, no matter how you use it, and I have 3 of these. This is 01. It's just my favorite lip gloss at the moment, so I had to include this. Totally luxurious product for this category. And then the last one is eyebrows, and I have spent quite a bit of money in the last couple of months trying to find my perfect eyebrow pencil when I had it all along. It's my empties box of that empties video I still have to do, and it's my Tom Ford eyebrow sculpting, I think it's called. Brow Sculptor, and it's the one that's angled. Well, lots of them are like this now. They're angled, but it just is such a great product to apply and quickly get my eyebrows done. I like a full brow on me, and I like them to look very, not slick, but I like them to look very edited and very in place. They don't have to be perfectly matched, but I just like them to look, you know, the best that they can, and I find that that look really comes from the Tom Ford. Absolutely love this. And then I saw at the end of Tati's video, oh wait, I got one more, cream eyeshadow. She did do a cream eyeshadow, and I cannot disagree with her. She had the same choice as me, which is the Chanel d'Ombres. My choice, I have the Epitant, I have the Mirrifique, which is this, the Illusoire. I think that's all I have. I think I only have 3. I had to go with the Mirrifique. I just think this color is absolutely stunning. I just wanted to make sure. Sometimes they dry out and I didn't want to fall out. But this is the Mirrifique, and this to me is just the beautiful, most beautiful, almost black, very, very dark charcoal cream eyeshadow, and it is gorgeous on its own. It does not crease. It's beautiful with a color over it. And if I had to recommend any of them, and I've swatched them all but only purchased 3 or 4, and I only have this one out now, I would totally recommend Mirrifique over any of them because I just like this look on me, obviously, but I think the color is just so, so gorgeous. So that, I'm glad I didn't forget. Looks like I got everything. Now, I noticed at the end of her video she added one other luxurious product, and her choice was the Caudalie Beauty Elixir, which you guys know I'm totally a fan of too, but I didn't want to copy her choice. What I decided to do was just go with a hair mask, and I had to pick the Kerastase Mask Intense. Kerastase is made by L'Oreal, but it's the pricier line of L'Oreal, and it's really totally worth it. I have been using coconut oil in my hair, and I totally recommend that too, but if you're just sticking with salon grade, or if you have this at home, definitely don't forget to use it. I didn't. I used it the other night, and it really just does wonderful things for the hair. So this is my extra little random product for the end of this video. So that's my princess tag. I hope you guys like this video. Thumbs up if you do. Welcome to new subscribers. I'm glad that you guys joined my channel. Hope that you like it and you stick with it, and I will see you guys later for my weekly edit. So I'll talk to you later. Bye guys.